Henry with the rebound. And Bogut signed to a 3-year, $36 million extension by the Warriors. Steve, you're going to see that firsthand going into last season.
Yeah, I mean, great defensive centers command a premium. So, I mean, to me, that's a good contract. Bogut has changed this Warrior club from a defensive and rebounding and attitude standpoint. Been a big part of this club the last couple of years.
1:15 left to play in the first. Now here's Lin. Tight defense on him. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Yeah, guys, so much emotion is going to be kind of going through his head in this one. Playing in your hometown can be a little nerve-wracking for some players, but normally after the first few possessions, you settle down and you just play your game. But no doubt he's going to notice that cheering section of friends and family he's got up in the stands.
And here is Henry. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davis has got his first bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Now here's Barnes, and he misses the go-ahead basket. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And predictably, they came out on top in the season series last year. We'll see if it's any different this time around.
Davis kicks to Randall. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Launch the pass to Barnes. Takes the three. And no good trying to get that one. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Green is out there with Livingston, and it's Iguodala in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Henry. Shot clock at 3, and the 3 off target. Warriors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Jumps up, and Curry throws it down.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Lin against Curry. Lin dishes to Henry. Pass to Randall. To the paint. Curry with the steal. He feeds it to Livingston. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil the last few years, and it comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Johnson. That's Bryant in for Xavier Henry. Livingston, that's good.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here. A few coaches have been given looks since the end of the Jackson era in L.A., and needless to say, it's hard to replace a guy like that.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Livingston. And Lee's subbed in for Draymond Green. And Kobe, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And for the Lakers, Steve, it's really hard to build something because there is a pressure to win now as well.
I would say that taking their time and not trying to rush back to winning would be the best thing that this franchise can do.
Nash is sent in for the Lakers. And Kobe drops them both.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
Curry, no good.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A moment to check out David Lee here. What a year he had last season. He averaged about 18 points per game, 9 rebounds and 2 assists. He's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games, dominating the glass in his trademark fashion.
Yeah, and all the rebounds he's been getting in those games have had a cumulative effect on the opponent. I mean, he'll wear you down physically and mentally with that rebounding work.
And Kobe Bryant, 4th in career scoring.
Well, with the chance this season, if he stays healthy, to pass MJ, Michael Jordan for 3rd all-time. What an accomplishment that would be for Kobe.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Jordan Hill. Looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but it's a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much. And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best at that particular skill. He can put it on the deck, handles it in many ways like a guard in 6-7 dribble situations. And with his passion, he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
And the shot is good. Boozer's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Curry against Nash. Now here's Curry. He's guarded close from deep. Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing.
And you talk about Lee's versatility. He can score with his back to the basket or facing up. A real triple threat from the high post.
And it's Bryant missing.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Thompson inside the line. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight. Lakers trail by 7. It's Nash with the drive. Boozer gets the bucket.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town, and he said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really... who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special. His great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Kobe draws the double. Nash kicks to Davis. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And Iguodala now in his 30s, sporting a few gray hairs. I haven't seen any of them yet, but maybe they are there. He's still a great athlete and a fantastic ball handler for a swingman. So his drive and kick game, really a terrific fit for the Warriors.
And Kobe, here we go, takes it off the glass. Kobe's got 12.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And Iguodala, a decent shooter from long range, but that's never been his calling card. Instead, he's a quality playmaker, and the player moves well without the ball.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Lakers in 5th.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Green comes in for Lee. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Outside, Lynn. Johnson in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Rush. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Davis.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Here is Livingston. The tray. And the release was before the buzzer. The clock runs out. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Young in at the small forward.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now. Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games. And now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-round.
Tries again. Here's Hill. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim. A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
From deep, Iguodala. That's good. Iguodala's got 13.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Curry against Nash. Pass to Boozer. Shoots from 8. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if they can't convert those chances.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. They need his points, and he's providing them.
Third quarter here.